Hello, hello, welcome to the Happy Hippie Intuitive. This is Nina with your weekly reading. It's going to be from the 19th to the 25th of December, this reading. But before we jump into it, if you want to go deeper with me, if you want to have some support during your awakening process, find my link below to my other channel called Awakening with Nina, and there you will find content of that sort. When we go into the readings of the weeks, we get into the energies of whatever it might be that you are going to bump up against, and we ask Spirit for advice. That's kind of how these readings work. Now, remember that they are general readings, so you have to take what resonates and leave the rest. So I link all the cards I use below in the description box, and I also put timestamps on each and every reading, so once you've made your pick, you can jump straight into your reading. I advise you to spend some time in trying to make your pick, either number 1, 2, or 3, and asking your angels and guides to guide you, and pausing the video if you need time. I also put some crystals on here today, and on number 1 we have a orange carnelian, on number 2 we have a mooncake, and on number 3 we have a snow quartz. So the decks that we have to choose from today are, on number 1 I have put the white sage tarot. On number 2 we have the crystal unicorn tarot, and on number 3 we have the everyday tarot. So ask your angels and guides to guide you to pick the right deck that was meant for you, number 1, 2, or 3. Now pause the video if you need more time to make your pick, and I'll be back in a moment, and I'll start with number 1. Removing number 3 and number 2. Okay, number 1. So if you picked this deck that's called the White Sage Tarot together with the Orange Carnelian, then this is your reading. So we will pull 6 cards as we always do in the weekly. And we will then figure out what kind of energies that you might be currently in, or that you might bump up against the week to come. And then, of course, we are guided by Spirit on how to maneuver those energies. I hope you're doing well, number 1. So let us see where we go. I'm going to pull 6 cards for you. So you got the Empress. That's beautiful. The 5 of Cups. The 2 of Wands. And you have the Queen of Swords. The 4 of Wands. And the Queen of Wands. A lot of wands here. Underneath you have Temperance card. Okay, that's also very beautiful. Okay, let's just pull this a little bit and make it right in the camera. There you go. Okay. So the Empress is telling me that you are growing something. Okay, there might be, sometimes it can be the card of a baby, growing a baby in your belly. But growing a baby can mean not just growing a child, but growing something that will be your baby, as in something new, as in a project, as in work, as in a hobby, as in also you growing yourself, as in your spiritual journey. So take this as it resonates with you, number 1. Comes together with the Queen of Swords. And the Queen of Swords is someone who sees things. She can be clairvoyant. She can be very intelligent. She can see options very quickly. She can see solutions very quickly. But also the Queen of Swords sometimes can be someone with a little bit of sharp tongue, or maybe a little bit too analytical and not as much in the heart space. So feel into where that resonates with you. In the middle here, you have the 5 of Cups. The 5 of Cups is where we have experience some sort of grief, where we are allowing ourselves to grieve, yes, but and that is good and well, because we need to allow the emotions to come up as they are. But sometimes in the 5 of Cups we tend to maybe focus a little bit too much on the spilled cups instead of the cups that are full. So it's also a card where we are reminded to see the silver lining in something, or maybe being done with looking at the negative part of something and then turn it into something positive. It might also be where we have gained some knowledge that we now can use in another way. So, you know, take that as it resonates. It comes together with the Four of Wands, though, which is a card of celebration. It can also be the card of a specific party, a specific invitation to a gathering, you know, a celebration of some sorts. It can be a wedding, it can be a christening, it can be a party, you know, it can be a Christmas, of course, party, or Hanukkah, or whatever you celebrate, you know. So that might be in this season, that might be for you as well, that this is actually a gathering. There might be for some of you that you are dreading meeting somebody during the holidays. Maybe somebody in your family, you're not seeing eye to eye, and you're a little bit, you know. So what they're asking then for you is try and focus on the positive sides of that person. Try and put aside all the negative feelings for that one day, for that one party, so you don't get dragged into something that's not going to be nice at this party. So that was for some of you. But for others of you, if this is regarding something kind of bigger, I would say, you know, if it's regarding something that you're growing, something that you are putting your energy and effort into, I would say that see if you can focus on what's going right in that project instead of focusing on what's going wrong, because from my perspective it's going quite well, but you might be a little bit too hung up in the things that's not working well. Okay, so if this is a relationship or if this is a business, you know, take this as it resonates. You have the Two of Wands together with the Queen of Wands. The Two of Wands is where we start planning for something. It's where we look ahead. It's where we start building, start forming something into maybe more detail. And also the Queen of Wands is where we also are in very much connection with the spiritual realm. She's very connected. But she's also someone who's very passionate. She has that drive to move forward. You also have the Temperance over here, and the Two of Cups underneath. So there might be a healing of a relationship, or a healing of your relationship with spirit, the healing of, you know, the ego versus the heart. So there might be some sort of healing going on for you now as well. Or maybe this situation that you are getting yourself into, or that you have started up, is kind of a healing process in itself. So take that as it resonates for you, number one. So we're going to pull some Seasons of the Witch Yule Oracle for you. Gratitude. All that I am and all that I'll be, forever in gratitude I'll eternally be. Okay, so they're asking you, again, I feel like it's connected to the Five of Cups here. They're asking you to focus on what's working right, what is good in your life right now, you know, and be thankful for all the things that are good, that are working, you know. And if you get into the energy of that, where you remember, I mean, of course, if there's something sad, you need to feel it through. You never go against your own emotions. But once you have done that, then can you step into the perspective of looking at what is working and looking at what's good? And once you step into that energy, that vibration, then that's kind of what you emanate out. And then that's also what will resonate and come back to you, meaning more. It's a way of abundance as well. Falling in love, beautiful. The thorns of roses rip open the heart only for thy petals to bleed into thy soul. So you might have, this might be a you know, a love relationship for you, or there might be that you are asked to open your heart to someone. You know, I saw the Two of Cups underneath here as well, together with the Temperance. Or there might be falling in love all over again with the same person you are with, kind of rekindling a relationship. So they're asking you to open your heart here as well, and focus on the love. Focus on the love in your life. Underneath you have turning inward. So they're also asking you to connect inward and to stay in the connection of the divine, if you will. Okay, so I'm also going to pull some, I'm going to wait with those. I want to pull some more tarot for you as well. And this is from the Christmas tarot. Just wanted to have a little bit more explanation of the Five of Cups, please. The Five of Cups, please. Can I have some more on that? We need some more on the Five of Cups, please. Five of Cups, please. Okay. Okay, Wheel of Fortune can, of course, be where things start tipping in your favor, okay? If you step into the energy of gratitude, so that might be for some of you. For others of you, the Wheel of Fortune can actually mean the Destiny card, meaning whatever happened that was really sad, it was kind of meant to happen for you, not to you, but for you, because there was something to learn in it, or because there is something that you needed to feel through. Sometimes Spirit puts things in our path in order for us to feel through something that's lying deep within our soul, deep within our, or maybe not our soul, but deep within our physical form, our emotional system. There might have been some trauma that was unresolved, and so they put something in your path that will kind of rattle up that trauma in order for it to come up, to be felt through, so that it can be released. So it can be that this happened to you just because you needed to feel through something that was still lying deep within you, a lower vibrational energy that needed to come up, okay? Let's have one more card on that. Was that right? Was that correct? Six of Swords. Yeah, I'm moving away from it now. Okay, now I see that. So yeah, so there is something that you needed to close off, something that you needed to leave in the past and move into something else. So take that as it resonates with you, number one. Okay, now I'm going to do calm the chaos cards here. So let's see what you get. Let's see what you get. Oh, these were a little bit sticky today. You are a power for good in the universe. So if this is your spiritual journey, I would say that maybe it's time for you to step into sharing more, of your personal journey, because others can benefit from what you have learned. Okay, so that might be for some of you, but you're a power of good in the universe, so you're doing something well here, and I feel like that is spilling over to other people as well. Now one more card from that deck. Choose calm over chaos. Yeah. So if you felt like you were that someone who are going to meet up with someone during this holiday that you might not be so fond of, then they're saying choose calm over chaos. As I said, stay in the energy of, okay, I'm going to focus on your good sides now, not going to focus on your negative sides, because that's only going to get me in trouble. So trying to avoid getting into any discussions during the holidays, I would say. Okay, and also calm, as in, make sure that you get to relax and to enjoy the holidays, and to, be in stillness and be in the calm as well. So you don't get dragged into too many things that you have to do, and that will take all the joy away from you, right? So choose calm in that sense as well, I would say. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to pull one here, and this just popped out. We're going to look at that. I'm going to pull one more. So there you have two cards. Beautiful crystals here as well. And look at this first that popped out. This is the way it looked. So it says, I am kind and can show others kindness. So again, they're kind of reminding you to stay in that energy of gratitude, the energy of joy, and the energy of looking upon other people's good sides instead of the bad sides, okay? You also got this beautiful crystal card right here. Let's see what that says. I am loved and protected. Okay, so as well, I would say if you're meeting up against somebody or some energies during this holidays that you are dreading, ask Archangel Michael to be with you. Ask your angels, your guide, to be with you and to help protect you in this. They are saying that you are loved and you are protected. So they want you to know that moving into whatever this is for you. But of course, it can be, as I said in the beginning, this entire reading can just be about your spiritual growth as well, where they're saying you are loved and protected, and you are stepping, you are planning, you are moving forward, you're growing, right? So they're asking you to open your heart. They're asking you to step into the energy of gratitude and leaving something behind, maybe feeling something through that's needed. I mean, that's very much part of the awakening process, is to feel through trauma or to feel through things that we have been going through in our life that has not been so nice, you know. So that might be something as well that they're trying to get you to do. And you have the healing card over here as well. So let's pull a couple of crystals for you in the end today. Okay, let's see what you get here. So this is actually glass that I found, and it's shaped as a heart. I found it on the beach. And so again, with the heart space. So they're definitely asking you to open your heart this week, number one. A very big message on that. Now you have a citrine here, so that is very much about your energy field. So how is your energy right now? Maybe you need to fill in some more in your solar plexus chakra or energy in general. Now the yellow for me is also very much about the sun. Maybe you need some more sun on your face. It's about the energy of joy as well, stepping into the energy of joy. You also have another orange carnelian here, and you got that, you chose that to begin with. And that's very much about creativity for me. And you know, stepping into that part of you that is creative and that's kind of in the flow, if you will. You also got a little mooncake here, and for me that's very much about grounding. So you might need some grounding this week, might need to go out in nature, might need to meditate and do a meditation that is for grounding. I have some meditations on my other channel that might benefit you. So anyway, so trying to put your feet on the ground as well if you can, or maybe on a grounding mat if you have that. Or just being in nature, touching a tree, touching an animal, kind of doing that physical grounding as well. Not just the meditation grounding, but also the physical grounding as well is something I would advise you to do. Also playing out in the snow, if you are someone who has snow where you live, that's also part of the grounding process. Kind of touching the snow, playing with the snow, those kind of thing, you know. So that's pretty much all I had for you this week, number one. I hope this made sense. Give it a thumbs up if you liked the reading, and I hope to see you in the next one. Until I see ya, bye for now. Okay, number two. So if you chose this crystal unicorn tarot together with a mooncake, then this is your reading. So, oh, it's just a little dog here. Okay, now we're going to choose your 6 cards for this coming week, number two. I hope you are doing well. I hope that you are having a good holiday feel, that you're getting into a holiday mode. You know, that you're not being too stressed. Whatever you celebrate. Oh, they are just jumping out, so I'm going to take them. So King of Swords, the Emperor, and 2 of Wands. Okay, what else? What else? What else? What else? King of Pentacles. Very masculine energy today. Emperor and the World. 2 of Wands and 3 of Wands. And this kind of just wanted to pop out as well. So I'll take that. And then underneath you have the Knight of Pentacles. Okay. So this actually looks quite good for you, I have to say. Underneath there, I want to see 10 of Wands. Okay. Yes, yes, yes. So 2 kings to begin with over here. The King of Swords and the King of Pentacles. King of Swords is someone who sees things clearly. He's intelligent. He knows where to go. He has figured things out. King of Pentacles is someone who is nurturing, someone who is grounded, someone who is steady, and who brings in the money as well, I would say. The Emperor is someone who is sitting very strongly in his own power, and together with the world is that person's oyster, if you will. Might also be that they have done some pretty hard work up until now, and they're closing off a chapter and they're stepping into something new. So take that as it resonates. Yeah, the Two of Wands, which is about planning. Again, the world is my oyster. Three of Wands, my ships are coming in. Six of Swords, you have moved away from what no longer serves you, and you are only focusing on the things that you truly need in your life. Knight of Pentacles, there's a new offer coming to you, towards you. So all in all, these energies that I'm feeling quite masculine energies. There's two kings and the emperor here. So it might be the divine masculine, it might be the masculine energy in general, it might be the masculine energy of just forward movement, kind of the Mars energy, kind of I want things done, or the Jupiter also, where with expansion, where growth, where power, you know. So whatever it is that you've done up until now, I would say that it's bearing fruit for you. Something is happening now with the Six of Swords and the World card here, where you have chosen that this is what I'm going to focus on. I'm done focusing on what no longer serves me. I'm done working with people. I'm done with, you know, indulging with people who are not bringing what I need in my life. So I have cut that out. I have chosen this path for me. I see things clearly now. I'm grounded. I'm grounded in me. I'm sitting in my power. The world is my oyster, and I am planning ahead for the future. My ships will come in, and there's new offers on the horizon. Underneath, I looked, and there was a 10 of Wands. It's been a heavy burden. But you've also gained a lot of knowledge, and you have started delegating now, right? Or it's an invitation to start delegating if you're feeling like it's a burden. But I feel like you know what to do. You are no stranger to this. You have, you know, this is not your first rodeo, kind of. Okay. Yeah, you have gained some knowledge here. So I'm just going to ask for a couple of more cards, especially around the Six of Swords here. What is it that they're moving away from, or that you are invited to move away from, if there is something still in your life that is not resonating with your energy anymore? Okay, so let's see what that might be for you, number 2. The Four of Cups. So there might be someone coming with some loving offer for you, or someone saying, you know, you can trust this, and you were like, I'm not so sure. I'm not so sure I want to accept that. So that might be for some of you. For others of you, there might be a new offer that you haven't seen yet. That's, you know, you haven't kind of looked up to see. It's there, but you haven't kind of, what do you call it? Yeah, well, it haven't kind of shown up in your view, you know, right in front of you. And so you're kind of like, I don't know where to look, you know, but it's there. And it comes together also with the Knight of Pentacles. So there is some sort of offer here. But it might also be that you have said no to an offer, that you have found that, no, you know, it's not for me. But let's pull one more card on that. This is the Christmas Tarot, by the way. Healing. Okay. You might have waited to accept something because you needed to heal something within you first. Let's look underneath here. 7 of Cups. Yeah. So again, options, you know, offers coming towards you. So you might have been weighing something back and forth and said, you know what, I can't go down that road because I have some inner healing to do. I have some stuff I need to take care of me now. And so I have to say no. So that might be for some of you. For others of you, this offer might come. And it might be healing in that offer. So you have to feel where that resonates with you, number 2, okay? But all in all, very positive cards, I have to say. And I'm very glad to see the Emperor here together with the World, telling me that you are stepping into your power now. And, you know, planning for you, planning for the future, for a better future for you, okay? Taking care of you. That's good news. Very good. Okay, so let's see what the Yule Oracle has to say to you, number 2. Father Christmas, so a gift. Again, a gift. There's something coming your way here that I feel is going to be very positive. One more thing, contemplation. So there might be, again, that you need to go through some more stuff regarding the choices you have made. Maybe there is some new information that you need to get a hold of. Maybe there is another round of feeling something through that is needed. You know, take that as it resonates with you. But also contemplation as in, you know, appreciating how far you've come and appreciating where you're moving into now. And contemplating, meaning, you know, be happy for whatever it is that happened that was heavy for you, because it got you to where you needed to be today. Feel the ground beneath your feet. Okay, so you are in need of some grounding, number 2, okay? So it might be that this whole journey for you has, you know, it's been a big journey. It's been, I mean, there's major arcana cards here as well. So maybe it's time for you to really just be in stillness for a little while. Yeah, breathe fresh air also wanted to come out. So being outside, grounding, putting your feet directly on the ground, being in nature, most definitely something that you need. And I feel like you are in need of kind of a break right now. So maybe this holiday is where you really get to sink down and relax and just be, you know, after all this hard work that you have been doing, and just enjoying these gifts coming towards you now. And really, if you are struggling with, should I accept this or not, then contemplation and grounding is very important for you, okay? So let's see what else we have from the Wishcraft cards today. So this was the picture on the back, and it says, I can let go of my mistakes. Beautiful. So if you feel like you did something that wasn't good for you or for somebody else, and you're feeling remorse, or you're feeling, you know, guilty of in some way, shape, or form, remember that nothing is, you know, nothing happens randomly. It's all planned out on a higher level. And so the other person that you might have hurt, they also planned this on a higher level. And so there are really no mistakes, okay? So this is the other card. Beautiful. It says, I am grounded and creative. Okay, so grounding is a big thing for you, number 2, I have to say. They're really pushing the grounding here. And I don't know if you are in a place where you can be outside a little bit more, putting your feet on the ground. If you're living someplace where there's snow, then remember that playing in the snow can also be a grounding thing, or just touching a tree, maybe being around animals and touching them, you know, just doing that physical grounding as well. And also meditations, of course, where you do the grounding through a meditation. If you're not able to go outside. So let's pull a couple of crystals for you at the end today, number 2. Yeah, one that just flew out here as well. And that is a clear quartz. So they're asking you to see something clearly, open up to seeing something. Even though you had the King of Swords here, there might be something more that you need to see. Now you have a gray agate here. And for me, okay, I'm feeling rock. I don't know why I'm feeling rock. I'm seeing rocks. So I don't know if you're interested in rocks, or if you live a place where you know there's rocks to put your feet on or hands on, or you know, if you like picking rocks on the beach or something like that. Something about rocks. And that again is kind of connected to the grounding part for me. And I also had a citrine here, and that's also very much about filling energy into your solar plexus. It might also be an invitation to step into the joy and stepping into your own power, or you have already, I know, but you know, making sure that when we get into the holidays, we have a tendency to give very much. Make sure that you fill in with the light and the joy and the energy that you need as well, so you don't get emptied on the way here, because that's something that if you, especially if you have children, for instance, it's very easy to just give and give and give, and then you forget yourself, and then by the end of Christmas Day, you are totally depleted of energy. So it's a reminder to fill up your cup before you give, okay? Just to have that said as well. Well, I feel like that was it, number 2. I hope this made sense for you. Give it a thumbs up if you want to support this channel. And I hope to see you in the next reading. Until the next time I see you. Bye. Okay, number 3. So if you picked this Everyday Tarot together with the Snow Quartz, then this is your reading. Now, the Snow Quartz for me is so very beautiful. I believe I found this actually outside here on the farm where I live. I live a little bit outside Oslo in Norway. And we have a lot of these, and I just love this crystal. It's such a beautiful, pure energy for me. So since you chose this deck and that crystal, this deck is also very much kind of Christmassy feel for me, with the purple and the gold, which is kind of the pre-Christmas colors, at least for us over here. So something about the joy and something about holiness is what I feel. A purity, a connection with spirit, a connection with the divine is what I'm feeling with this deck and with this snow crystal. So let's see, the moon. And you have the strength, and there was another one that was kind of attached to it. That's 4 of Pentacles. Okay. Let's see what else you get. So, the Devil card. Wow. Okay. And you have the 2 of Wands. Wow. Okay. Ah, 9 of Cups. Beautiful. 4 of Swords. Okay. Okay, now I get why I get that feeling with you, number 3. I feel like you've been through the dark night of the soul. With the moon and the devil card here together, I feel like you have been through the ringer here. You have really felt things through. Might have experienced some stuff in life that has not been easy, and you have done the work, if you will, on your awakening journey by feeling this through. If you still have some residue of trauma or of these things that you have experienced that you need to feel through, then set aside the time to do so now and during this holiday, or before this holiday maybe even, so that you can really feel it through. And once it's ready to be released, it will kind of just dissipate, but you have to be bold enough to feel it through first. But I feel like for many of you, you have already done that here because it's kind of in the past. Okay. But as I said, it might be residues that needs to be felt through still, because you have been stepping into your strength here, you see, and starting planning for the future with the 2 of Wands in the middle here, and that is so beautiful. And in the future here, you have the 9 of Cups, which is personal abundance and contentment, and the 4 of Pentacles, where you are either invited to hold something back or invited to let something go. Okay, the 4 of Pentacles is a card where someone is holding on for dear life for what they have. So for me, the invitation might be from the spirit that let that go now, or it might also be that you need to hold on to the strength or to whatever it is that you have gained. So you have to feel into where that resonates for you. But over here you have the 4 of Swords. So it's time to rest now. And let's see, underneath you have the 4 of Wands and you have Justice. Okay. The 4 of Wands can be celebration, it can be a party, it can be a family gathering. Justice is the balance card, and the 4 of Swords is, of course, where we are invited to rest. We are invited to contemplate, to think things through, maybe take a step back, those kind of things. So what I feel like this is for you is that you have gone through so much. You have been in a situation where you have been working so hard on yourself, on your personal development. And you have stepped into your power now, and you're planning for the future. You're planning for your own happiness, and you're figuring out what needs to stay, what needs to go. Okay, so that's kind of where I'm feeling that you're at. They're inviting you to relax now. Okay, as I said, if you need to feel something more through, you do that, but I feel like they're inviting you to relax. But let us pull some more tarot cards from the Christmas tarot, since it is Christmas. So let us see where we go. Okay, so just give me some overall information. Okay, those flew out. I guess I have to take them. Another 2 of Wands there. An 8 of Pentacles. It's been hard work, yeah. And the Devil again. Wow, okay. Oh, this has been, you have been really into some energies that has been really bad. The 3 of Pentacles, starting something new now. And the 10 of Cups. Ah, beautiful. Happy home family life. Underneath the deck, 7 of Wands, standing strong in your power now. Beautiful. Wow. Okay, I can see you have been through something really heavy, number 3. I have to say, with 2 Devil cards, might have been a person or might have been some energies that you were in that was really bad for you. And you have made the right decision by leaving that behind now. stepping into your power with the Seven of Wands and the Strength card here. So I think you are well deserved to take a rest now. You know, take a break, take a vacation, and, you know, and be happy that you got through this. You're still here. After all of this, you're still here. You did it, kind of. So kudos to you, number 3, for being here still to go through all this. Wow. Yeah, I can see it's been hard work. The Eight of Pentacles is the card of hard work. Perseverance, you know. So let us pull some Yule Oracle for you, number 3. Let's see what they say. Remembering, yeah. Oh, how thy glimmer in the darkest of sight, never forgotten, never still, yet pacing in the mind in the twilight of the night. So, remembering what we have gone through, yes, but not staying in that energy, okay? You can look back and you can see, wow, look how far I've come. Look what I was in. See what you were in. See how heavy that was for you. And see how far you've come. Beautiful. Oh, Father Christmas. So it's a gift coming your way as well. That is such good news. So there might be a surprise gift for you that's coming your way is what I feel. I get chills all over my body when I say that. So there's definitely something good coming your way, number 3. So as I said, you can just relax because I feel like it's divinely guided. It will come your way no matter what. Okay. So no need to worry about that. So let us pull some Calm the Chaos cards. They are always good advice. Turn on some tunes. Okay, so I don't know if you are someone who is listening to music a lot or not, but if you either love music or if you haven't been listening to music lately, turn on some tunes. For me also, I celebrate Christmas. So for me, turning on the Christmas songs always makes me want to sing. I used to sing a lot. But I haven't been performing or singing for a while. So when I hear the Christmas songs, I always belt out from the gut, you know, singing and enjoying the music and enjoying that spirit of the Christmas songs that gives me. I just love that. So that maybe that's something for you as well, number 3. So let us see. Okay, there was 2 cards that wanted to pop out here. They were stuck together. So let's look. There is a quiet space in your heart that always knows what's most important. And make friends with the wise one within. Yeah, and that's also why this contemplating is coming in. So connecting with yourself, with your divine counterpart, your higher self. And of course, there is a quiet space in your heart that always knows what's most important. Again, kind of checking in with your higher self here. With, you know, after all this work that you've done, don't forget that the wise one in you, meaning your higher self, is the one that knows the way forward, okay? So an invitation to maybe connect more after you've gone through all of this. Yeah. Not much more to say about that. Let's do some Wishcraft cards for you. Let's do some Wishcraft cards. Okay, so that was the card, the image. I love flowing through the magical cycles. Okay, so flowing is something that I'm hearing or seeing here. Making sure that you're kind of in the flow, that you are moving in the direction, keep on moving in the direction that you want to move into, and also appreciating the cycles of life as they are, is what I feel. One more card. That is what it looks like. Let's look at it. So, I can create magic anytime I wish. Okay, so 2 cards about magic here. So the magic of, if you celebrate Christmas, of course, the magic of Christmas, but the magic of, you know, as I said, I felt this magical and this divine connection with you, number 3. And I feel like, so what they're saying is that there is magic all around you, if you choose to see it that way, right? And maybe stepping into more of that magic, maybe spending more time in meditation, maybe using oracle cards, tarot cards more, maybe going to a workshop with the spiritual guidance more, maybe, you know, just making sure that you are in connection more, remembering who you truly are as a spiritual being having a human experience, you know, those kind of things. And there's kind of magic in the air with you is what I feel, number 3. And I felt it in the beginning also just by looking at this snow quartz here. So there is something magical going on with you is what I feel. Now, in the end, we pulled some crystals today. See what you got. Okay. So this, I believe, is a landscape jasper. No, it's sorry, it's a yellow jade. So I feel creativity with this as well, and that has also been a theme for actually all 3 of the readings today. The getting into the flow of creativity, getting into the flow of music, of dancing, of joy, of creativity, or of, you know, that energy is kind of where you also find the magic. Now you also have this beautiful pink, it's actually not a crystal, it's a rock that I found outside in the yard and I tumbled it. But this for me is very much about the heart opening. It's also very a soothing energy, a motherly energy, a self-comfort energy, a take care of me kind of energy. And it's also have some silver, I don't know if you can see that, but it's got some glimmer in it. That for me is very much connection with the divine as well. So I'm feeling almost a Mother Mary energy here with this. And so maybe you are connected with Mother Mary or Mary Magdalene, or maybe you're invited to connect with them. They have this very beautiful, soothing, soft energy about them that can be very good to have, especially if you're doing some healing or inner work. So just to have that said. Now you also have this mooncate here, but this particular mooncate is actually very much on the whiter side. There's not so much the darker colors in this one, this particular mooncate, but it is actually a mooncate. Mooncate for me is very much about grounding and also the kind of the bottom 3 chakras in your system. But since this also is very much white and gray with a little bit of just spots in between, I have a feeling also, again, with connection with the divine with you. And there, I feel like there's something, as I said, magical happening in your life. Maybe it's that gift coming towards you, or maybe it's the gift of the connection with spirit itself. Maybe there's something happening with you, with your spiritual awakening, that's just going to kind of burst you through to a whole new level kind of connection with spirit. You know, take this as it resonates with you, number 3, but I do have that feeling of magic with you and the very strong connection with spirit. So I just have to kind of say what I convey, what I get. You know, that's just the way it is. So anyway, I feel like that was it. I feel like that was all I had for you this week. I am wishing you a beautiful holiday with whatever it is that you celebrate. And until the next time I see you.